Hi, I'm Camila Carvalho, and welcome to another episode of the Underground Sceene. Today's guest is 5 friends from Lowell, Massachusetts, Beneath the Sheet. Hi, how are you guys?
Very good.
How are you doing?
Good. Who is Beneath the Sheet, and how did you guys come together, and what instruments do you guys play?
Right on. I'm Evan. I sing.
I'm Austin. I play drum set.
I'm Jeff. I play bass.
I'm Mike. I play the guitar. I'm Albie. I also play the guitar.
How did you guys come together?
I guess I'll take that one. I guess we got out of high school and we all had a drive to play some music we played before in previous bands. Jeff came from like the hardcore scene. We had some like metal, like rock stuff, and we all had some different influences from like hip hop to jazz, and we just had a drive to do something, and I guess just everybody got together and we made it happen.
Yep.
Your name of the band is really interesting. How did you guys exactly come up with the name?
Unfortunate mistake.
Yeah, we had a bunch of different ideas floating around, and I kind of had this weird idea of, like, it was originally The Heat Beneath These Sheets, and everyone hated it.
Really long and bad.
Over time, we kind of like, we took like a big poll, like a nationwide poll, and after like 4 votes later, it was just Beneath the Sheets, which everyone still hated except for me, so I just forced it upon them until they kind of like grew on them, I guess.
That's an absolute true story.
That's it.
Kind of grew on us though, I guess.
Yeah.
How old were you guys when you decided you wanted to be musicians?
I was probably about 4 years old in my mother's kitchen. Heavy D and the Boys, now that we've got Love, came on the radio, and my mother had a video camera. Just kind of wrapped the whole thing. 4 years old, I don't know.
Yes, I want that footage.
I have it. It's real.
Nice.
I'll put it on YouTube.
Gotta see that.
I actually never really thought it was even like an option. I thought it was like being like a cowboy or an astronaut or something. So it wasn't even until like I was actually doing it that I actually considered it an option.
Right on.
I always played trumpet, and I always like pictured myself playing trumpet for some random orchestra somewhere. And then I was like, started learning to play bass. I was like, you know what, trumpet's way too boring. So just took it from there.
Hey, but all you kids that play trumpet's
No,
really
trumpet's
cool.
rock.
Trumpet's
I really
great.
rock
I
trumpet.
think trumpet's cool.
I mean, ever since I was younger, I listened to music. I had like a Jimi Hendrix CD when I was like 7, and was into like bands in 1st grade. And I guess it was more when I got into high school. I started playing drums a lot more, and I went to like a drum clinic, and I realized that people did it for a profession, and I was like, I want to do that the rest of my life, definitely.
Nice. I don't even know, really. I think I was in Spanish class yesterday, and I was thinking about it. I don't really have an answer for that one.
Why did you guys decide to go into the music business?
Music business.
A challenge.
Challenge is one. Secondly, like, well, a few of us go to school for music business. So with that kind of background, we realized that just being a musician and playing in a band isn't really going to get you to a career standpoint doing that. You know, you have to have the background, you have to learn the actual business and the ins and the outs, or at least as much as you can. And the more you know, the better you'll kind of be within the industry. So I guess that's why we put so much effort or so much emphasis on the business part.
Definitely helps for like marketing ourselves and just actually trying to get the band somewhere.
Yeah, the business aspect of it is just as daunting as like the actual like writing of the songs and like making like a cohesive sound.
Yeah.
We had business meetings, long nights.
Long sleepless nights.
Everyone's got a pad of paper.
I guess going off what he said too, I mean, you could have all the talent in the world, and if you don't know how to market yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. Like, you know, 9 out of 10 times you wouldn't go anywhere, you know.
Right. So if you have a band, do the business stuff. It's important.
A lot of people say that the music industry nowadays is not as good. What would you guys say to that?
I completely agree with that.
Definitely.
There's lots of stuff on the radio that I feel are on like TV too that just gets reused and reused and reused, and it's very formulaic. And I mean, in one respect, I think that's cool. Like, I'm a sucker for pop radio. I'll turn on whatever, like, hip hop station or local mix station, and I'll groove out to Britney Spears all day. But at the same time,
I've seen him. He does it.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be singing in my car. But yeah, womanizer. That's what I'm talking about. But at the same time, it's like that's kind of what's like making it hard for bands like us and other people with more original sound, because people are so used to hearing that one thing.
At the same time, like, there's all this bad stuff going on with the music industry, but also the record companies don't hold the power over everything anymore. Like, there's a lot of smaller labels and like independent musicians who have the power to push their music, and there's people like releasing albums solely over the internet or on iTunes and like making a living doing that. So in one aspect, that's like really cool just to see like the independent music rise up and have a stance as well.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
What's your hope for your band?
Tough one. There's the whole record label being signed, but also I don't know. Personally, I would love to promote ourselves and do the independent thing and push ourselves as individuals and as an artist to the top and like be right up there in the charts with everybody else.
I think to just be like self-sufficient would be pretty cool too. Just to like have
definitely
to be able to not work day jobs.
Just
Just play music all day. That'd be great.
just live comfortably, not be like millionaires or anything.
Definitely.
Obviously, being a musician, you guys love to be on stage and playing your music, but what's one thing that you guys don't like about playing, if there is anything?
I don't like waiting to play, because I don't know. I think everybody will agree with me. No matter how comfortable you are that day, you get nerves, kind of.
Yeah.
And like, this kid probably pees like 18 times before we play, and I'm like waiting behind him to use the bathroom. So that's definitely what I think. I don't know.
I hate packing up my equipment and breaking it down the same night. Being the drummer, it's like, it's a long night, but these guys are awesome. They always like help me break everything down and pack it back up. So that's definitely.
We got you, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright, one thing I don't like about
choose your words wisely.
Sometimes if you're not feeling it, I guess just like still looking like you're having a good time, that's hard to do sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
just like,
Your girlfriend broke up with you that night,
and you have to go jump around
Have
and
an
look
off
happy.
day.
Yeah, it can be rough.
Yeah, trying to be enthusiastic in front of a crowd that wasn't exactly as many people as you might have wanted to be there. To keep the enthusiasm up is definitely a challenge, but we make it work. Definitely make it work.
I honestly just can't stand being around these guys. I mean, you get nerves sometimes, and like sometimes it'll transfer onto stage, and then it kind of takes a little while to like work it out.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's not
First
bad.
few songs are good for that.
Yeah.
After that, you know, it's just flowing.
Apparently, a lot of musicians get their equipment stolen. Has that ever happened to you guys?
No.
Not yet.
We've been very fortunate.
I got
Have
a
you
pack
guys-
of strings stolen once. That's about it, though.
We've had like mics and like random stuff like that gone missing. but,
Probably
like,
we lost it, probably.
yeah, probably.
Have you guys ever stolen any other musicians?
No. That's one of those things where it's like,
Sacred code.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a sacred
you really
code.
don't
You
do
just,
that.
you just don't take someone's equipment because it
Play
costs a
a
lot
show
of money.
later on with the same band. They're like, oh, that's a nice microphone you have there.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
That's some trouble. You know?
But we have had lots of friends who've had unfortunate events happen, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
We play in a music building. Like we've had a lot of our friends have like their stuff, just like lockers broken into or drum rooms busted in, like cymbals gone. So been very fortunate. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So besides maybe patch chords, some picks, some strings, pretty much nothing major.
We keep our eyes super peeled
Yeah, I think we try to stay
for
on
people
top of
to
putting
take
stuff away.
stuff.
Yeah, that's good. So after shows, do you guys go to like McDonald's, Burger King, fast food?
Definitely try
All
to
the
get some
time,
food.
yeah.
We are late night eaters,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
We were
Definitely.
recording the other week, and every
Yeah.
night that we left at like midnight, we were like stopping at Burger King.
Yeah, or like there's a pizza place, G&G's, open till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
something
we
crazy.
hit that
It's, like,
place up.
every
just
single
about
night.
every
I think
night.
we recorded all night long for like 5 or 6 hours, doing drum tracks and bass tracks. So it's like total workout all night long, and like
You're just looking to clog those arteries as soon as you get out.
exactly.
How do you guys keep yourselves occupied while you're driving to the next venue?
Ooh,
It's
a good one.
point.
Singing,
Yeah.
singing womanizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely go over some parts, like, if we're feeling it, we'll be like, oh, let's just, like, sing through a part, and, you know, I'll tap, and he'll sing something, and,
Yeah,
Like
if
one
we
of those
gotta-
family vacations or something.
yeah, exactly, we're all happy.
Yeah,
Wheels
new
on the
songs
bus.
will literally like, I'll drive up with this kid and we'll just sing like the song out loud.
Yeah.
Sounds ridiculous, probably.
Especially new stuff, because sometimes we'll whip up a song and be like, oh, we have a show in 2 days, let's try to play it for that, and just decide to, and so just to make sure everything's tight, we'll sing it to ourselves.
Car practice.
Yeah.
It's a good spot to be.
We definitely play I Spy every once in a while, and Diddle, and random games, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got PS2 in the car sometimes.